Hi everyone, it's Linda with StampWithLindaWalsh.com. We're going to make our own washi tape today. I thought I would just show you how you can do that on your own with your own designer paper. This paper is the Epic Day or this and that paper, I think it's called. I'm just getting off some excess paper that's drying. That's why I keep wiping it away. But this is how we're going to make it. So, we're going to get regular household tape. This is 3/4 inch tape. Then you're going to cut your paper to 3/4 inch also. Alright, and then, let's see, we'll do this way. You're just going to take your tape and put it right over it. And it kind of has a, see how it just plopped right up there? It seems like it has a little bit of a, not magnet, but static cling approach to it. I'm just cutting off my ends, and I didn't get it totally on there, but that's okay for what we're doing. You don't need it perfect, so remember that, because washi tape you're really actually going to rip, and then I'll show you the card I'll make with it afterwards. But let's get started with this technique. So you can get a plate. This is an old Stampin' Up! Tray. You're going to put your tape side down, and then you're going to start wetting it with a sponge and water, and you want to just get it really good and wet. And what's going to happen is the side, you're wetting the side that doesn't have the tape on it. And that's obviously, as you know, when you get paper that's wet, it will, you know, start to lose its layers. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to separate. It's not ready yet. So you're really going to make sure it's soaking up really good. Okay. And then it's also helpful if you make sure you have the right side too, which I do. Yep, I can see it's already coming through. See how there's a water stain there? So it's soaking in. It's just taking a while. You know, Stampin' Up's paper is very thick, you know. It's really one of the thicker papers out there. So if you go to Michael's and get, you know, their paper, you'll realize it's just not as thin. I mean, it's not as thick, so it's thinner. So you probably won't have to wait as long for this process. But once I get it going, what's going to happen is I'm just running. Don't use your fingernails. Okay? See how now it's starting to peel up? We're peeling up the top layer, and you're seeing some black come through. That's because now it's becoming washi tape. Washi tape is usually see-through, and as long as we don't peel off the whole design on the bottom, we're good to go. Which I can still see the design through the black. That's why when we use Stampin' Up's washi tape, you see the white come through. If we were to put that on a, you know, a darker background, you're going to see the darker background. This actually came off very nicely. I'm going to go this way. Yeah, so you can see the black. So we know we're pretty much close to that bottom layer. So you don't want to see how I have a little bit of white here. I'm just going to play with it and keep on rubbing off the white till I see a little bit of black coming through. So our technique, I think, challenge for this month will be make your own washi tape. I think that would be fun. It's very simple to do. Just take your designer paper, put your tape over it, add some water, and scrape it off. And there you go. So you can tell, well, you might not be able to see in the light, but I can see my hands through this. So I know I got it pretty much covered. And it's also because I have a lighter piece. If I have this dark piece, I actually left on quite a bit of the paper on this one. So I might go back, and you can do this too with your fingers. Wet your fingers up a little bit and just take off any of the excess white, because you want to be able to see through it more. It's just a cool little effect that you can get. So that's that one. This is the better piece to do it on because you can see through it easier, even through the black. And then I did a yellow piece. See how the white's still drying on there? So you might want to take it and do a little bit more wetness once it dries. All right, so there's our technique. So I hope to see your cards, and we'll get some new ideas on how to use our washi tape. Thanks again. See you soon.